Readers Entertainment Radio presents Booklights with your host, author Lisa Kessler. Booklights, where we're shining a light on good books.
It's Monday in our Blur's Day plague times, but I'm so glad that you guys are here today and listening in because we have author Melissa Blue with us today. She's one of my Twitter friends, so even though we've never met in person, I feel like I totally know her, which makes me excited for you guys all to meet her. So anyway, if you've never read Melissa yet, you're in for a treat. Let me read her bio for you. Melissa Blue's writing career started on a typewriter 1 month before her son was born. This would have been an idyllic situation for a writer if it had been in 1985, not 2004. She penned that first contemporary romance, upgraded to a computer, and hasn't looked back since. Outside of writing, Blue works as a mail clerk for the federal government, has a paralegal certificate that she has more use for as a dustpan, and is the mother of 2 rambunctious children. She lives in California where the wine is good, and despite popular belief, it is not always sunny. I was in California until a few weeks ago. I can vouch for that. I did put a link to her, to her Facebook and her Twitter, and also to her website where you can sign up for her newsletter. So you can click that anytime if you're listening live, and if you're not, you can click it also. And without any further delay, Melissa, you're there.
Hi.
I'm so glad you could come on today. You have a new book out, right? Charming Scottish Bastard?
I do. You know, every time feels weird now. So, yeah, I released it 10 years ago, technically. But, yeah,
back in August.
Yeah, a century ago. It's my newest under the kilt book. It features Grant and Tasha, and it's like just a really soft romance. That's filthy, but it's soft.
Right now, while we're all locked in, right?
Yeah, I mean, it really came at a time that I didn't know that's what I needed, the kind of book I needed to write, or the kind of book that, you know, my readers will really need. So, yeah, the angst is low. He's really soft to her, and then she's soft to him. And, you know, of course, I tried to have a plot. But, you know, it's just there for trappings.
I love it. And this is part of the Under the Kilt series, right? Do people need to read it from the beginning, or do they all stand alone?
I feel like they all stand alone. I mean, you might get a little confused by the amount of characters because this is book 7, but you don't really need to know who everyone is. All the information is on the page.
That's cool. And how many books are going to be in this series? Are you just going to keep it going? Do you have enough friends and cousins to keep that going? Or?
Well, I think in all, it's probably going to be 10 books in all. And then I'll probably do a spinoff because, you know, despite the fact that it is a well-loved fan series, you know, people start to get a little wary about reading books that are like, you know, 10 plus deep. And so,
right,
just for that, yeah, like 10 books. I have to start at book 1. I don't know.
I'll never get caught up.
Right. I mean, that really is why I didn't read Nadali Singh for so many years. Because I was like, there are so many books that there's no way I'm ever going to, like, catch up ever. And so.
Yeah. Did you ever start them? Because they are like cracked,
I did.
And you have to read them all.
They kind of are. They are really cracktastic because I was sitting there and like, I'm enjoying this, but I hate this element, but I'm enjoying this. But, oh, my God, why is he doing that? Oh, my God, what's the next book? I mean, they're crack.
Yeah. Where is it? Yeah, I get it.
Yeah. And it is nice because it is such a huge series. Like, you can go home and take a break and come back and go home some more. So that is a high point.
Yes. So I've been dying to ask you, why Scots? Did you go to Scotland and fall in love? What is it with Scots?
It was a happy accident. So because of my love of Spike, yes, he's not actually British. He's an American actor. But because of my love of Spike, I always wanted to write an English hero. I wanted him to say, like, love and pet and, like, the whole I'm going to the loo, like, that kind of thing. And so at the time, I had a Scottish critique partner, and she was like, how about you make him Scottish, and I can vet the language for you. I can point out anything that you got wrong. And I was like, okay, I guess he's Scottish now. But, yeah, I did not plan to write. I had only planned to write 2 books. Like, I was going to write Under His Kilt, and then I was going to write The Brother, because, like, I knew his brother was a reformed con man. And I'm like, I've always wanted to write, like, a con man as a hero. And then I saw the reception with the first book, and I was like, oh, God, I need to create some cousins because I really like to eat.
Right, eating is the perk.
Yeah, I like to eat. My children do too. This can pay some bills, so let me find some cousins to write. But like, there really are my my comfort series, because there are, they may not always be low angst, but I know, like, the tone for it is going to be fun. It's going to be a little fluffy. Yes, it'll be filthy, but, like, it's totally a comfort write for me. So I really have, I really am happy about that, happy accident.
Yeah. So these came from Spike from Buffy, right?
Well, he was like, kind of like the inspiration for wanting English hero, because he's sexy, he's a little twisted, but like I didn't even like these heroes are nothing like Spike.
None of them are vampires.
No, it's a contemporary series completely.
Are all of your books contemporary? I was poking through your different series on the website, and it looks like it's all contemporary so far.
Yeah, it's contemporary, because I unfortunately, I'm not very good at world building. So I figure I can world build the contemporary world, because there's a whole lot of things that's already there that people are going to understand. Like, I don't have to explain, like, the creation of cell phones. It just exists, and we all have one.
Right. It's just magic. It just works.
Pretty much. So, but I have written paranormal stories. Just none of them are published. I wouldn't make you guys suffer like that. I can't make any promises. I can't. I've been working once every 2 years. I bring out the one paranormal book I love, and I feel like everyone who's like a friend or been a better reader has also read, because I shoved it on them and told me, help me fix this. And I've been doing that since, I want to say, at least 2010. So I don't think it's ever going to happen.
Well, speaking as a paranormal writer, I'm over here going, come on, you can do it.
Trust me, I tried. I cannot do it.
Okay. Okay, no pressure. So I always ask people who come on the show, because readers are always curious, but what did your writing journey look like? Did you always want to be a writer? Did you stumble into it? I mean, it's not your day job, right? So how'd you fall into being a romance writer?
Well, I wasn't one of those kids who's like, I always want to be a writer, because I'm like, that seems like something, like, it just never felt like it would be something that would be for me. Like, it was for other people. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know why I thought that, but I just thought that other people do that, They're so cool. Like, I'm not cool. I'm boring. And so, and then it was I had just graduated, but I had graduated early. So I had, like, this year of just really feeling lost. really feeling lost. Like, I don't know what I'm going to do with my life. I guess I'll be a paralegal, Like, I was just in that space. And then I got into my, like, yeah, and I got into, like, my first real grown-up relationship, and then that turned out very bad, and then my favorite great aunt passed away, and I picked up romances because I'm like, these are very hopeful. They make me feel better. Like, it makes me have hope again to read romance. And then what happened is it just felt like it was just a click inside me. I was like, these books are the only books I ever want to read for the rest of my life. Like, totally converted. Yeah, like overnight I felt like I was totally converted. And but where I live, right across the street, there was a thrift store. And, like, so I could get all the Harlequins I wanted at, like, 5 cents. If I wanted any hardbacks, they were 25 cents or 50 cents. And so, like, I literally wiped them out. Wiped out the romance section there across the street. And when it got to the point that I was reading, like, 3 to 4 Harlequins in a day, I started to get bored. Because I'm like, okay, I really love this genre, but I really want I want the experience to be more interactive. I'm like, and then I read one, it was really, really bad, and I was like, I've read enough of these that I can probably do it myself and do it better than whatever I just read. And so, but I didn't know at the time that writer could probably write me under a table. But I was just so convinced, like, I've read so many, I can write one better myself. And then, I'll be surprised about what's going to happen because I'm not going to know. And then I ended up getting pregnant with my son, and it kind of got put on pause for a little while. And then because I'm like, okay, my life is going a totally different direction than I thought was going to happen. And so let's not write that book. Let's prepare for a baby. And so
Where's that typewriter?
Yeah. So I kind of like put that dream aside because I'm like, I've never heard of a writer who was a 2-time teenage mother with no degree, no real prospects in her life. Like, I never heard of that before. Like, and I'm single. Like, this is not a dream that's going to happen for me. And then I ended up watching the opening of the Oprah season, the one where she gives away all the cards. And during the same episode, this girl, she was homeless. She had been in and out of foster care all her life, and all she wanted was a college education so she could have a better life for herself and for her sibling. And I'm watching this, and I'm boo-hooing, because at this point I've had my son. He's a month old. And so I'm still in that postpartum, like, emotional everything. But then I don't need Oprah to make my dream happen. I don't need Oprah. I can literally just get up right now. And at this point, because it had been like something like just in the back of my mind, I had bought a typewriter, an electric typewriter.
Oh, my gosh. Yeah.
So at 4:59, while the credits were still rolling on that Oprah episode, I pulled down the typewriter and I started to write. I didn't even have like a typewriting paper. All I had was college rule paper. I did not care. I was going to write.
Oh, my gosh. I love it. So you like went on your own hero's journey. You heard the call and you got that typewriter and off you went.
Yeah, and so like I really feel like sorry, it's all smoky here in California. So I have a little cough. But I really feel like that whole really just it kind of mirrors my journey in writing, because I did publish with a small e-publisher while those passed, and that didn't work out. And then the self-publishing revolution happened, and again, I had a moment where it's like, you know what, I can do this myself. Like, I don't have to wait around for a publisher to publish these stories I'm writing. And at this point, I had like a stockpile of books. Like my first 2 years of publishing, I literally released a book a month.
Wow. And you had just stockpiled them all.
Mm-hmm.
I love it.
Because, you write the book.
So, sorry, go ahead. Well, I was going to say, so did you, when you were writing those books, you talked about finding a critique partner. Did you join a writer's group, or how did you figure out how to do it yourself?
I was part of two big writing communities. Because Harlequin, back when I started, it was a whole lot of, writers that we know now that are big names. But they're all on Harlequin boards, and they had, a sub-forum where you could exchange critiques. And then a couple of years later, I ended up on Romance Divas, and you could also ask for critique partners there.
Okay.
And so that's really how I learned how to write, through critiques. People saying your writing sucks.
Oh, we all get those hard critiques in the beginning where you're like, why am I doing this?
And honestly, it made me a better writer. It made me absolutely a better writer, because then you want to improve, but also haha, I told you so, I could get better. But you
were stubborn.
It's one of those kind of things. Yeah, it's one of those things. I'm gonna be a better writer, so I will never get one of these critiques again. Which it's funny, because that's literally the rest of your career. Every now and again, someone comes along and says your writing really sucks. But when you're green, you don't know that.
Right. In the dream, everyone will love your books, and you'll sell millions, and you'll be Stephen King.
Yes, you'll be Nora Roberts with your first book.
Right, with your first book. Yes, in our dream.
The illusion is real.
So I know you mentioned the fires there, but also the pandemic's happening. So how are you finding it writing happy ever afters, when the world's on fire, literally in California? How are you doing?
It really is tough. It really is tough, because it's finding the inspiration to do it, because it's you look at the news and everything's terrible. It's you get your writing makes people happy, and I'm lucky enough that I have a lot of fans who will tell me if I'm having a bad day how much my writing helps them. But at the same time, it's it kind of gets lost in all the noise if you publish. You have to scream louder more often and be like, this book exists. And so you got to kind of hope you're going to break even, because you're competing against literally the world being on fire.
Exactly. And I feel and you feel like you've got this book out and everything's on fire, and you're like, yeah, but here's my new book. Please go get it. It's you're like, I'm super sorry, guys, but I have a book out now.
Excuse me, I know your home just burnt down, but would you like to read a book?
Right. But now you probably have more time to read, right?
Oh, God.
Yeah, it's awful. It's extra hard, the marketing and just, making yourself focus on, on a book. I know when the pandemic first started, I was really struggling because, my inner editor's like, none of this matters. Everything's on fire.
Yeah.
And thankfully readers are so fantastic, and they're like, no, we need you more than ever. I'm like, okay, I'm going to write this.
So what I've tried to do lately is to just make the actual writing process fun. I want it to not feel like work at all, even though I know it is. But it's I've been writing for so long, it's muscle memory, and I just have to tap into that and not over critique myself, and not just make a space where I can write. Where my emotions aren't all over the place, and I'm not worried about currently burning down. And it's hard, but I've managed to do it. I'm not consistent at all, but I'm not berating myself about that.
Right.
Because it's like, no, it's a pandemic, girl. Give yourself a break.
Hey, we have to be gentle.
Yeah, so gentle. I really am just being gentle with myself. And I think that is just as important as getting words on the page.
I agree. Because there's enough bad in the world without us calling ourselves losers because we didn't get our word count in.
Yeah.
So who inspires you? Who do you pick up a book and you go, oh, my God, I got to go write? You know, who do you read that fires you up to go write a book?
It really depends. Like, I'm such a mood reader. And also, I immediately forget books after I read them, even though I love them a lot.
Yeah, you love them in the moment?
No, not just love them in the moment. Like, things have to be in my face for me to remember them. So just for this portion, I made sure I had my e-reader queued up. Right now, Jenny Lynn is kicking my butt, and I love it. I'm reading The Hidden Moon. It's her Lotus Palace Mystery, part of her Lotus Palace Mystery series. And, yeah, like, her writing is just so, it's just so beautiful. Like, it's I can't describe it. Like, it's just, her writing is so breathtaking, and it reads so effortless. Like, you know how sometimes you can read somebody and you kind of, like, see the theme work? Like, oh, this is a turning point. Like, there's a part of your mind that's, you know,
who's the writer?
In the peanut gallery. Yeah, that's in the peanut gallery, and it's like, oh, I can see all the scenes of this story, and I know what's going to happen. Like, that doesn't happen with me when I read Jenny Lynn, because it's just so effortless and seamless, and it feels like it's a surprise, even though, like, yeah, I know it's going to end in happily ever after, and they're going to get the bad guy, but, like, her writing is just, she makes me.
I'm adding it to my to be read list.
Like, she's one of those writers that you hate a little because her writing is so good.
Right.
Also, but it also motivates me to write better. Like, I want people to say our names together one day.
Right. Yeah. And I love that, because I do that same thing. I'll read somebody and I'll be like, dang, I need to go write, and I want to write something amazing like that. How did they do that? I love that. That's cool.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, she's definitely one. Let's see. What else did I read? Oh, Holly Trent. Holly Trent inspires me because she's so freaking funny. She's so, just the way she, like, what I say all the time is that she can make any joke work. So we were in, like, a cell together, and then we wrote a series together. So I know Holly Trent pretty well. And so one day we were just, you know, faffing about online, and I was like, I would love to see you put a glory hole in your book to see if you can make it work.
Did she make
and
it
then
work?
she was like, she did. I think she just put, like, a glory hole joke in the book.
Mm-hmm.
And it totally worked. And I was like, oh, my God, you're a genius. I love you. So every now and then, I'll throw out, like, the wildest idea at her and be like, I want to see you put it in the book. Because the other one is, like, I wanted her to see if she could work a joke in about just putting the tip in. Like, I don't know how PG we are. So, and she did it. She did it. It's one of her, it's a joke in one of her Wolf Shifter series.
Oh, nice. Oh, I love that.
Yeah, I love my job as a writer.
Right. I didn't know that you did co-writing. Have you done that very often, or just with Holly?
It wasn't necessarily co-writing, co-world building.
Okay.
Yeah. I've done that.
You did,
at
like,
least
shared
3 times.
world.
3 times. Yeah, a show. We did a shared world, but like we've always like put it on like the books. We will write a book together, and we just honestly never get to it. But I'm like, it would be the filthiest,
schedule never
funniest
works.
book ever written. Yeah, it never works. Like,
it really would.
Usually, like, yeah, because usually whenever I'm in the writing mood, she's like, I haven't written in 3 months.
Aww.
And when she's off writing like 1 million words in a year, I'm just like, girl, I'm lucky if I write an email.
Can't even finish
one day
an
it'll
email.
happen. Like, yeah, one day it'll happen.
So while we're all shut in, what are you binging right now?
I've been watching a lot of anime lately. I've been watching like tons of. I'm currently rewatching Tiger and Bunny. I really enjoy like their relationship arc in that anime, and they're like it's superheroes, but it's like it's done like reality TV show kind of superhero, and it's a really interesting take because like they have sponsors they have to make happy, and like when they arrest people and save people, there's points. Like it's a very tongue-in-cheek show.
Oh, that sounds cool.
Yeah.
My daughter watches a lot of anime. I haven't yet, but that sounds really cool.
Oh, you've got to try some of it. You've got to try some of it. Like I don't watch any of like really dark and twisty anime because like I just don't have the stomach for some of it. But like yeah, there's a lot of light fluffy stuff out there. You should give it a try.
That sounds cool. Yeah, I think I will. I just finished I have a show hole because I finished Umbrella Academy. I don't know if you watched that, but oh my God, it was fantastic.
Like I hear nothing but great things about it, but like I've never gotten around to like sit down and start watching it. Like just like I am a mood TV watcher. Like
right.
I haven't been like I since I don't know what it is, I don't know what mood I need to be in for it. Does that make sense? Like, because I know nothing about it other than it's like looks like a couple of weird people, and it's quirky. Like that's all I know.
Yeah, it's very quirky. Has an excellent soundtrack, but yeah, it's very quirky and weird. But you know, when you watch the first episode of it, it gives you the crux of the series is that these 49 babies or something were all born on the same day to people who were not previously pregnant. And I was like, I'm so in. So this guy was collecting them because obviously these kids must be, you know, something special. These women who weren't pregnant suddenly gave birth that day. So anyway, I was in. It's very odd, just like that. So, but they all have powers, and it's pretty cool. But as a writer, I'm like, wow, that is the ultimate high concept.
That's how you sell it. Yeah, that's how you tell a show. It's very odd. You might like it.
Yeah, I'm just like, whoa, what do you do with that? Oh, my gosh. So I can't believe that we are running out of time. But I wanted to know, how do you like to keep in touch with readers? Can they get in touch with you on Facebook? Do you have a reader group or Twitter or newsletter? How do you keep in touch?
My newsletter, if they want to hear about any sales or new releases, and they can find that at my website, themelissablue.com. But usually I'm part on Twitter talking to everyone, and that is at @Mel_the_great.
And she is the great on Twitter. Oh my gosh! and she has a link to buy her a cup of coffee, and you should all do that. I've done that a couple of times.
And I appreciate
really cool.
it absolutely because again, I like to eat.
Yeah, writers need their Starbucks. Well, thanks so much for being here today. It was great to have you.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks for joining us on Booklights. Be sure to connect with us at www.readersentertainment.com for articles, blogs, videos, and podcasts that matter to readers.